On this day, February the 13th in 1978, a bomb planted in a rubbish bin exploded outside Sydney's Hilton Hotel, killing 3 people and shocking the nation. 2 garbage collectors were killed, as well as a police officer who was guarding a meeting of world leaders being held inside. It's been described by many as Australia's first terrorist attack. To discuss it, I'm joined by historian John Blaxland, co-author of The Official History of ASIO. John, thank you for your time. John, some mystery still surrounds the bombing, so can you tell us who did bomb the Hilton?
Yeah, it's a great question, and certainly it was a challenging one for us to address when we wrote the book. We made the claim there that it was the Ananda Marga, and it was something that the Prime Minister at the time, Malcolm Fraser, who I interviewed for the project, agreed. He never had any doubts about it. In his mind, it was clearly the Ananda Marga. And it was something that ASIO at the time was pretty clear on. ASIO had some phone taps on, but there was some misunderstanding and miscues and misreading of the cues between what was then called the Commonwealth Federal Police, now the Australian Federal Police, and ASIO, Australian Security Intelligence Organisation, and who was responsible for what. And some of the messaging got garbled, and the miscommunication really led to some misunderstanding and undue theorising on conspiracies that led as a result. But I think it's pretty clear now. And there's been a very interesting biography that's come out lately called The Hilton Bombing by a guy called Imre Solosinski, and talks about Evan Pederick, and Evan basically admitted it. He owned up, he confessed, and he went to jail for it.
When you were doing your research, John, for your book on the official history of ASIO, what did you uncover?
So it was clear that ASIO didn't really think Ananda Marga was too much to worry about, but they worried enough about it to put some monitoring on them, and the monitoring was patchy and incomplete. It led them to think about, we need to probably consult with the police. We probably need to engage and work something out. But the problem is that there was some not terribly rigorous procedures in place for agent running, that is, sending people in to actually collect information to work for ASIO and for the police in establishing all the details before you went in to conduct an arrest that the police would do. And a lot of lessons came out of this, and a lot of refinements in procedures for New South Wales Police, the Special Branch Space, Australian Federal Police, which really goes through a significant reform after this, and of course ASIO as well. So while it was a traumatic experience for all of those involved, it was a shocking experience in terms of the bombing itself. It was a wake-up call for the nation. It was a wake-up call for those organisations. And the silver lining to the dark cloud is that there was significant reform arising from that. And the organisations that emerged in the early 80s, following whatever happened in 1978, were more robust, more accountable, more professional as a result.
John, we'll have to leave it there. It was such a profound event. Here we are talking about it 45 years later. So that's proof of that. We'll have to leave it there. Fascinating to talk to you, John. Thank you for your time.
Good to be with you.